Oh my god, what's up guys, what's good and what's going on? I know most of you are really having a very fantastic day, and obviously it's always nice having you in here onto the United Matters channel. Today we are really talking Antony, as Manchester United is determined to sign Antony. Cody Gakpo is already interested in joining Manchester United and is there waiting for United to go in and say, all right, Cody Gakpo, we are in need of your services, and we said, all right, I'm available. Then Cristiano Ronaldo still determined to leave Manchester United, and you saw Erik ten Hag bench him, and he on the game of Liverpool, he only played 10 minutes in that game. Then Bruno Fernandes has something to say about Ronaldo's departure. And last, we're going to talk about the new goalkeeper known as Kevin Trapp, the Germany international, who is really here, and United are really wanting to get him in. Welcome to United Matters channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on the stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Guys, we are left with 300 subscribers to hit 6,000 subscribers. I know we can make it today, guys. I believe in you guys, and please go into the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button. After smashing it, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. Guys, subscribe. I want us to hit 6,000 subscribers before the end of today, and I know it's possible. It's possible. It's possible because you make these videos go viral, and the Lord is with us, and the Holy Spirit is really leading in here onto the United Matters channel. So today, we are really in a very good mode. It's not somber anymore. We are really doing great. We are okay with what the players really put up yesterday. Though lots of things to be talked about, especially if at all you watch that match reaction that really put up and what the manager's reaction was after that game. Obviously, you have to be knowing what exactly the game is all about. And United really put Liverpool's winning train for the last 12 games to a stop. Obviously, we put it to a stop, and obviously, all the signings of Erik ten Hag that he signed, the 3 signings, really put up a very good show. Malacia, who started in for Luke Shaw, Lisandro Martinez, and Eriksson. So we expect the likes of Antony, Cody Gakpo, if at all they come in through, they'll go in and really put in a very good shift. Especially people who have been going out and saying Eredivisie players cannot really fit in the Premier League, because very many players have fit in the champions in the Premier League, especially coming from the Portuguese League, the French League. But Eredivisie never had a very good record in the Premier League. But it looks like the managers that brought these players in were the ones that were named. We are not playing them in their perfect positions. But right now, United is in for 2 Eredivisie players. Remember, we've already brought in 2 players from Eredivisie, Lisandro Martinez and Malacia. Now, we are in for Antony and Cody Gakpo. And obviously, let's get into the Antony story. Antony, you see him yesterday. That is what he put up on his Instagram with his agent. They are seated. And guess which game they are watching? Manchester United versus Liverpool. That is the game Antony was really watching, and obviously the agent posted, and that's what was happening in the voice. It shows you that Antony is 100% pushing for a move to join a side which goes by the names of Manchester United, and he is really willing to put in a body and a shift to really force the club to sell him in the for you. Now, we have a story being reported by Sebastian Dennis and Santi Aujuna. They're telling us that United want to complete the signing of Antony, even if it means paying 100 million euros. United are determined to close Cody Gakpo's signature as well. So, 2 players in the mix. United wants Antony and Cody Gakpo, but first and foremost, they want to get the deal of Antony off the line by putting in 100 million euros, a bid that is already on its way to Ajax. And I think by today night, I think we'll hear that United have submitted in a bid of 100 million euros. This is something that wouldn't have been paid for, but because the Glazers really delayed and they never really put in the necessary effort and negotiations, obviously that's where we are here. But if at all they had really done what they're supposed to do, we wouldn't have been here, not in a moment like this. But obviously I don't put it on the screen, obviously. So United want to pay 100 million euros. Obviously, they want Antony delivered. And trust me, if there is anything that is going to propel the board of United to go in and really get Ten Hag the players he wants, it's going to be the game of yesterday. When you look at the levels that the players he signed from Eredivisie, put up on the field of play. That is Terrell Malacia and Lisandro Martinez. I won't talk about Eriksen because Eriksen is a proven player. But these two, Malacia and Lisandro Martinez, obviously they'll go in and say, all right, let's get this manager more players from Eredivisie because they are really good and proved to be really great into those positions where they play. They put in a shift, they ran 90 minutes and they put their bodies in the line, and United got that well-deserved win against Liverpool. So that is what we had for you. For starters, then UOL told us that during his chat with Ajax manager Schroeder, Antony did not hide his wish of a move to Old Trafford. Obviously, the manager of Ajax would like to keep Antony, but trust me, they can't keep Antony. Reason being, Antony was told that if at all a realistic bid comes, we are going to sell you. Obviously, Antony was 100% sure that it's going to be sold to any team outside Eredivisie. You get? So, United at first approached Ajax with 50 million euros and told them we want 16. Then United backed off this deal. But after us having a humiliating defeat against Brentford and Brighton, then a new man known as Sir Jim Ratcliffe coming in through to put a threat to the Glazers that is going to take over the team and buy it. The Glazers have now broken the bank. They brought in Casemiro at £60 million. Now they're going to sign in Antony at close to £80 million. So it looks like that was a wake-up call, but obviously you have to keep it going that the Glazers are out in there for you. So it's reached this level because they didn't really act early enough, but obviously we are really going to get Antony. That's one thing I will get to know from the sources. Laurie Whitwell, journalist from The Athletic, a correspondent of Manchester United for The Athletic UK, told us that sources close to Ajax expect Manchester United to make another bid for Antony, with some placing the potential offer of 94 million euros. So it looks like the bid that United is planning to go in and be making for Antony is 94 million euros, and maybe Ajax will go in and accept it. Obviously, they're going to accept it because they'll weigh in losing Antony on a cheaper next season, because he's not going to be the same, trust me. Even if he stays at Ajax, he won't be the same. His mind is going to be off, and he won't like Ajax anymore because they priced him out of his ideal move to Manchester United, because Antony wants to play for Barcelona, Real Madrid, or Bayern Munich next, but he's using United as a ladder to go in and go to the spotlight. Obviously, to me, I really believe that you buy him at 100 million euros, he comes in at Manchester United, he plays some 3-4 seasons, good seasons. I think you can get 100 million euros back, even more, because I know he's a talented player and he can put in the shift. Even Fabrizio Romano, via the Court Offside podcast, he told us that so far a new official bid for Ajax for Antony is expected. Key hours ahead for Manchester United and Ajax to decide on this deal. So obviously, what you're waiting for is the next bid of United for Antony. That's what we are here waiting for. And when it's in, we will be here letting you know whether it's in or not in. And Fabrizio has confirmed it. And Lord Whitwell has also gone ahead and said that Erik ten Hag clearly knows Antony and he would be hopeful to get another player in. He was talking on the Devil's podcast in the for you. So Erik ten Hag needs Antony. That's something that has been looming or bubbling around the media. Now, Ajax's own position is weakened by Antony's willingness to leave right down to training on his own in the for you, meaning that Antony has shifted from training with Ajax and not training with them. Now he's conducting his own training sessions because he really wants out. He's putting there a situation and a scenario that this man should leave, that they should sell him to a side which goes by names of Ajax. And if they don't sell him, obviously he is going to put in a very bad situation either for you at Ajax. But obviously people are saying, aren't you worried of bringing a player like Antony? Because when he would want to leave Manchester United, he will also do the same thing that he has done at Ajax. People are saying that he had set a bad precedent. Obviously, it's a precedent that is not all that welcome, but obviously, it's not because Ajax didn't promise this guy to sell him. His agent knew that he was going to be sold this season. He was going to be sold according to what he put up in the Eredivisie, and most especially in the Champions League. They knew that they're going to sell. Now Ajax is turning heel on the player and they wanted to give him a new deal. And guess what happened? The player said, I'm not putting pen to paper onto that new deal. So that's all what Antony is all about to Manchester United. Let's wait and see what is going to happen. And United is still pushing and pushing, and the bid is expected to go in as soon as possible, anytime from now. Now, Fabrizio Romano has come out and told us that Cody Gakpo would be prepared to accept Manchester United in case they will submit an official proposal to PSV in the next days. Gakpo and his agents are waiting up to the club. Focus is on Antony in there for me. So it looks like Gakpo is also on the ladder, but United want to first get the Antony deal out of place, and that's what they want to do first. So United are still pushing in for a man who goes by the names of Cody Gakpo too, but Antony is the deal they are looking on right about now. Lolly Whitwell tells us that it seems Antony and Cody Gakpo is the final choice for United. Antony is the one I'm hearing more about in there for you. So United want, if you're ready to rank who is urgently needed at Manchester United, obviously Antony, but even Cody Gakpo is expected to be delivered at Manchester United at Old Trafford to really please the manager in there for you. Now we are having a story coming in from the Telegraph that is from Netherlands, and Jerome Captains in there for you. They're telling us that it's now clear that Cody Gakpo is interested to sign for Manchester United and work together with Erik ten Hag. Oh, that is the news you would love to hear day in, day out, that even a player is interested to come to your club, and especially Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo is just this player that is really exciting. He plays centrally, he can play off the left attacking side of the midfield. And I told people that imagine yesterday if at all we were leading by 2-0 against Liverpool, then we take off Sancho and we bring in Antony. Then we take off Rashford and bring in Cody Gakpo. That's what we call squad depth that can really put up a shift and really turn things around at Manchester United. Because when you're really having a very good squad depth, obviously you can go in and really compete. So it really feels good to see that a player that we're interested in saying that I'm interested in joining Manchester United. Then the Telegraph is telling us that Cody Gakpo's camp is emphatically considering a transfer and sees the interest from Manchester United as a great opportunity for him, because the manager really has already laid the plan. Because Ten Hag talks to these players and he tells them convincingly that, please, I see you play this part in my team. Cody Gakpo, very talented player. You bring him on, you know that you at least have another, you at least have a wide forward who's going to play off the left, who is going to sit defenders down, because Rashford only drives the ball to the back, to the defenders when there is space. Cody Gakpo doesn't need space to operate. Look at Anton Martial. We need players like those. Sancho, Antony, Cody Gakpo. You get players who don't need space to operate, or really sit down players. That is what we need in a player like Cody Gakpo and Antony. Those additions are so much important, because there are games that Rashford is not going to get those spaces he got in yesterday, because Rashford is good at running in space. That's it. To burst in space, he's very dangerous and deadly. That's it. But if at all there is no space, Rashford won't really get you the best that you expect out of him. Then Ruud van Nistelrooy is the manager of PSV. He has gone ahead and told us something about Cody Gakpo. Remember, tomorrow they are playing their last playoff for the Champions League qualifier. They are playing Rangers. The first game ended 2-2, and now they are going to be in PSV and Eindhoven to go on and really fight for that position into the Champions League. Now, Van Nistelrooy has said on Cody Gakpo's interested in by Manchester United that there are a lot of rumors since long time. It's clear we would love to keep Cody Gakpo here at PSV. He never changed his attitude in training after rumors that so good for a young player. So I think he was hitting back at Antony, who is doing a different thing altogether, that he has really even backed out of training in there for you. And I guarantee you, Ruud van Nistelrooy, if at all Cody Gakpo wants to move to Manchester United and put in a bid that is realistic, and you don't really let him out, I really believe that he can do the same thing, because these players see this as a once-in-life opportunity. Antony being wanted by Manchester United is a once-in-life opportunity, because next season, United can go in and really bring in someone else, because Erik ten Hag, the reason as to why he's going in for players that he knows that can get the job done this season is he never deployed his scouts, you get, to really get him players for Manchester United. And at Ajax, the scouts were really so much on the side of the team. But he comes in at Manchester United, he's going to employ his scouts. Now, what if he goes in and he scouts another player who is left-footed and plays well onto the right attacking side of the midfield? So this is the fear of Antony. And secondly, what if United loan Amad Diallo and he really proves that he's so much exciting and the manager says, all right, let me bring him back into the team? Lots of scenarios can happen. That's why you see even Gakpo wants this move to happen, because he knows that he goes at Manchester United right now, his playing space is there because he's a far much better talent than Rashford. Obviously, that is Gakpo, and that's what even Antony is doing. So Ruud van Nistelrooy, don't really believe that a player won't turn heel on you when such a golden opportunity is here. But I really believe that he would like to send him to Manchester United, because even him, his career to get to the next level, United went at PSV and bought him, and I really believe that he would wish the same to Gakpo, and obviously he's handing him over to one of the best managers that are upcoming in the world, that is Erik ten Hag. So we expect that to happen in there for you. Then Miguel Denley is telling us that United retain an interest in PSV's Gakpo, but the deal is only seen likely at this point if Ronaldo leaves. I take this as a lie. Because even when Ronaldo stays, Erik ten Hag is pushing to get in another centre forward. And even if Ronaldo goes, Gakpo comes in because he can play centrally, United will go in and push for another centre forward. So I don't take this as legit. I don't take it as legit. It's sheer lies. 100% believe United are in for Gakpo and Antony. Even when Ronaldo is here, all goes Gakpo, United are interested because they know that he can help play centrally and can play off the left. You get? But even Ten Hag is pushing to get in another centre forward in there for you. So Gakpo to United is really a deal that United are really looking at. And let me tell you, there is no way United would have been in talks with Gakpo when they don't need him now, because they know that we are coming to the end of the window, get in Antony and get to the next signing. But them talking to Gakpo is an indicator that they need to get in that player with Antony. And secondly, it's like a blueprint of Rangnick that he really said when he was not sacked at Manchester United. Before he was sacked, he told us that you need to get in players who are on the first contract, who are young, and have been coached by managers who know what the modern game of football is all about. That is Antony, that is Malacia, that is Lisandro Martinez, that is Gakpo. Those are the players who are going to come in and put in the intensity. You get? So I really believe that United is still interested in these players, that is Antony and Gakpo, and they want them delivered. Now, we are having a story of Cristiano Ronaldo that he's demanding or remains demanding to quit Old Trafford before the close of the transfer window. Obviously, they've been read by Telegraph Dhaka. Obviously, to me, I've been permanent. I've been constant to what this is all about. I've always told people that, one, if Ronaldo wants to leave, let him leave. If he wants to stay, let him stay, because it makes no sense when you keep a player who is unhappy. It makes no sense to me. It makes total no sense to me. And if at all the player wants to leave, let him leave and let him go and find his place elsewhere. Then we are having Bruno Fernandes onto that. He said that we want Cristiano Ronaldo to stay. If Ronaldo thinks it's best for him to leave, I'll be happy for him, because the most important thing is that he is at the highest level and making our country proud. So that's the captain of the day, and that's what he said after the game of Liverpool that we won 2-1. So a man who goes by the names of Bruno Fernandes says we want him to stay, but if at all he wants to go, obviously let him go. That's my stand also. That has been my stand. If Ronaldo wants to stay, it's okay. If he wants to go, it's good for him. Let him go and really find space elsewhere, because here at Manchester United, we aren't going to go on the knees to really say, please Ronaldo, don't go. If at all you want to go, please leave. Leave, Ronaldo, please leave. And I know most people really have gone ahead to get tired of this story because it no longer holds water. It's like that of Frankie de Jong. Now, We've been told by Sky Sports that United are interested in signing Kevin Trapp. Any formal talks, any formal offers yet to be made, but Manchester United are looking for a strong number 2 goalkeeper that could rival David De Gea. This guy plays for Frankfurt. You know, they won the UEFA Europa League and they're going to play the Champions League. He's a German goalkeeper competing with the likes of Ter Stegen. He competes with the likes of Bernard Leno and obviously Manuel Neuer, who is really the best that no one has really gone to really get him out of that goalkeeping department of Germany for very, very many years. So, Kevin Trapp, 32 years of age. The main reason as to why we are needing a goalkeeper is simple. David De Gea is not a ball-playing goalkeeper. That's it. He's not a sweeper goalkeeper. He's not a modern goalkeeper. That's why we need him. That's why you saw yesterday United couldn't play that ball from behind. That's it. We only went for long balls, and obviously that's not what Ten Hag wants. And obviously United need this Kevin Trapp guy. And guess what? They've gone ahead to do this. Miguel Delaney is a chief football reporter for The Independent. Has told us that Kevin Trapp is especially interested in joining United. Frankfurt want 10 million euros. So that's little money for a goalkeeper, and I think United are really pushing to get in this player immediately because as things stand, we need him as up. Then we've been told by Sport comes in from Germany, that United have offered Kevin Trapp a salary of around 10 million euros or 11 million euros a year. He could even become United's first choice goalkeeper and replace David De Gea. I really believe that they're going to be sharing these games, even in the Premier League. If Kevin Trapp comes in through, De Gea will play some too, and Kevin Trapp will play some too, and then the manager is going to set competition in between them, because I saw him do it at Ajax. Onana in Schaltenberg also used to play some part in goal. So I think that's what he's going to do, such that he keeps that competition in these keepers, because De Gea is a good shot stopper, but he won't help you build from behind. You get? Kevin Trapp is really a very good goalkeeper, but De Gea is better at shot stopping. But this one is a ball-playing goalkeeper and gives you an option as a reference. Every time your defender is really caught up in a forest of legs, he passes that ball back to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper will do the needful. So David De Gea and Kevin Trapp are really going to compete for that number 1 spot of Manchester United. That's why the Sport is telling you that he could even topple David De Gea and become the number 1 choice goalkeeper of Manchester United. Obviously, Ten Hag goes with merit. And this comes in at a very bad time, because David De Gea's contract looks like he's going to run down at Manchester United, and he's earning £375,000 a week. Obviously, we are waiting to see what Eric Ten Hag's decision is going to be on the keeper, who goes by names of David De Gea. But the salary offered to him, 10 million euros. Oh, isn't that a lot of money? United is really splashing lots of money. Let me see. Euro to pounds. 10 million euros. Those are close to 9 million pounds a year. 9 million pounds a year, meaning that they're going to offer him a salary of close to 150,000 pounds a week. It's like 170,000 pounds a week. Oh, United are really offering him a very huge contract. But 32 years of age, the good thing is that goalkeepers can even be in goal up to 40 years. But I think he comes in to put in a bigger competition on David De Gea, because David De Gea has shown us that he's looking shaky. But yesterday, he obviously did his job. Noah Lamed put up some 2 good saves, and he really gave us a lead, and we won that game. Thank you guys for watching in. Rokan David is my name. First video of the day. Don't be worried. More 2 are coming, because every day we really bring you 3 videos, and yesterday it was really just overblown, because every time there is a game, we bring you the match build up, the match reaction, the manager's reaction, the player ratings, and maybe, if at all you have time, 5 things we learned from the win United got. So your reaction to these stories of United determined to sign Antony, Gakpo in, and Ronaldo out, Bruno also chipping in something either for you, and obviously Kevin Trapp, the German goalkeeper, to United. United offering him a 4-year contract of 10 to 11 million euros. Your reactions are welcome in the comment section below. I go by the names of Rokan David. Remember, we're left with 300 subscribers to hit 6,000 subscribers on this channel. I know we can make it tonight. And guys, go ahead and really subscribe to the channel and really get us to where we're supposed to be, because we can't be here if it was not you. Because of you, It's why we are here onto this channel, which goes by names of United Matters channel. I sign out for now. See you later. I cover you all in the blood of Jesus Christ, and may Almighty God protect you abundantly. I'm out.